gone by already. The Hudson is doing one summer fun for you guys to enjoy. Our last show
Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, it's springtime in Williamson County, and during this magical season of greening grass and budding flowers, when nature seems to awake from its winter slumber, Williamson County Parks and Recreation celebrates a traditional seasonal holiday with several family-friendly special events. I have a couple of our programming staff joining me today. Janey Mason, a recreation specialist at the Franklin Recreation Complex, and Whitney Osborne, a recreation specialist from the Fairview Recreation Complex, are here today to talk about several of our springtime family events, as well as a new Mad Hatter Tea Party and our traditional community egg hunts. Ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you here to talk about a lot of special events. The next couple of weeks are actually filled with a variety of different special events for people across the county to participate in as part of the spring season and the Easter holiday and those types of things. And we're going to start off with our family night events. We have two separate events planned the first 2 weeks of April. And Whitney, we'll talk to you first about your family night with the Easter Bunny that's going to be coming up at the Fairview Rec Center on Friday night, April the 4th.
Yes.
Tell us about this program.
This is a new event we're doing here in Fairview this year. It's going to be a family movie night with the Easter Bunny. The first portion of the night will be filled with carnival games and prizes, and of course the Easter Bunny, and Sonic is providing dinner for us that night. And so it'll just be a fun, activity-filled night, and then the last portion of the night we're going to watch the movie Hop.
So something a little bit different that we haven't done before, but a wonderful time for families to spend some time together and do a few unique things that you might not be able to do at home. Talk a little bit about the visits with the Easter Bunny. It's kind of a rite of passage of every kid to visit the Easter Bunny and have those pictures made, but we all know, as I am well aware with a 2.5-year-old, not every kid's always excited about the bunny.
No, not always. Majority, though, have a good time with the Easter Bunny and warm up to him throughout the night, I hope. But
we have a very seasoned bunny.
Yes.
Who's always very good with our children and making those photo opportunities happen. So again, mom and dad participating in this family night event, be sure to bring your camera, capture all of the memories as well as that special photo op with the Easter Bunny at this family night event. And then tell us a little bit too about some of the other aspects of the evening. I know you guys do carnival games a couple times throughout the year with some of your other special events. Any particular ones that people can look forward to with this one?
We'll do different cornhole or ring toss type games, and of course you have to have pin the tail on the bunny, so that'll be a fun event or fun activity. But so we're just going to put an Easter spin on several of our traditional
kind of things.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. Again, it's coming up on Friday night, April the 4th. Cost is $6 per person, with children ages 2 and younger admitted for free, and that does cover your entertainment and dinner for the evening as well. Registration for this event is currently underway, and if you would like to register your family or check on availability, you can contact the front desk of the Fairview Recreation Complex at 799-9331, extension 2310. Space is limited for this event, and reservations will be accepted on a first-come, first-served basis until the program is full. Payment is required within 5 days of making your reservation. And we also want to thank our wonderful community sponsors that are helping us with this event. You mentioned dinner is included in this event, and we have Sonic to thank for that, and then also Walgreens.
Yes, they are providing photos, mementos for all of the families. So to capture that special moment with the Easter Bunny, Walgreens will be there to help us out with that.
Help us out with that. Wonderful. Love having them partner with us on this event. Always makes it wonderful. And then the department will also be hosting a second family night event in April. We have a bunny hop family night planned at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. It will be the following week on on Saturday night, April the 12th. It'll be from 6 to 8:30 p.m. and promises to be another fun, family-friendly night for everyone to enjoy some activities together. If you would like more information about the Bunny Hop Family Night at the Longview Recreation Center, you can contact the facility at 302-0971, extension 2210. Now, Janey, you've got something a little different going on in Franklin. It's a new spin on a kind of older thing that we have done in the past. We used to have breakfast with the bunny, and it was a wonderful event, but you and your ever so lovely creative mind have taken it and spinned it into like a new kind of fangled concept, a new kind of theme that I think is just going to be a ton of fun for people. Tell us what you have coming up the first weekend in April.
We are going to bring our garden party inside, and we're going to have the Mad Hatter Tea Party with EB, the Easter Bunny.
A very special white bunny coming to this event.
Yes.
This is what I love about what you creative people do. You all are the creative people. I am the non-creative people. But it's, a pretty simple premise. You invite kids and their families to come out for a couple of hours, enjoy some snacks and refreshments, and, have an opportunity to meet and greet with the bunny and pose for photos, which is what Breakfast with the Bunny was always about.
Yes.
But adding a new theme this year makes it so much more fun, and it makes it really more of a destination. I love what you all are doing with the Mad Hatter Tea Party idea, because Alice in Wonderland is just one of those kind of epic children's tales that we all know about. And it does have a very popular white rabbit in it.
It does.
Just like we use at this time of the year with all of our Easter celebrations. But this gives you all so much more flexibility to create a truly unique, enchanting environment for people to kind of celebrate in. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you guys might have planned for kind of your setup and turning the meeting room at the the meeting room at the Franklin Rec Center into an indoor garden party.
We're going to bring some of the wacky elements of the Mad Hatter in. So, we encourage you, if you want to wear your Sunday best, you can do that. If you want to wear your wackiest tea party hat or crazy attire, we would love to see that too. So just come and have a good time. We're going to sort of try to create a path that you go into the garden through and do a couple of activities along the way before you meet the rabbit in his rabbit hole at the end when you get to see the bunny.
I love it. It sounds like so much fun, and this is something the whole family can participate in. Everyone can dress up for this and be a character from Alice in Wonderland, or like you said, wear your Sunday best. I can remember every year when I was a kid growing up, it was a very big treat and a big deal to go buy our Easter dress. But to be able to have another opportunity to wear that special dress or those, that special outfit is great. But I really can't wait to see some of the pictures from this event and kind of where some people take this.
Yeah.
I'm imagining I'll see a few Cheshire Cats.
And we may have one there ourselves.
Could be. Never can tell.
As part of our games and the fun that we have along the way. There might be some extra characters that show up as well.
Well, I know between you and Lauren Nichols, I know you're going to put together an amazing event for the entire family. It's something truly unique. And just the few things that I've seen already, just blow me away. I walk into Janey's office periodically just to be enamored, and I'm like, how did you do this?
There's always something
Who would
going
have
on in there.
thought? How could we have done that? So I think it's going to be a wonderful event for the whole family. Everyone's included in this Mad Hatter Tea Party. Cost for this event is the same as our family nights. It is $6 per child, but parents are admitted for free to this event, and parents or a guardian are required to attend with children to this type of program, similar to our Santa events that we do around the holiday time. Again, the event is going to take place at the Franklin's Recreation Complex. It's coming up on Saturday, April the 5th from 9 to 11 a.m. Registration for this event is also currently underway, so if you would like to register someone in your family or your whole family, bring everybody, or to check on availability, or if you have any questions about the program in general, you can contact the front desk of the Franklin Rec Center at 790-5719, extension 2010. Again, space is limited for this event as well, and registrations are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis, with payment required 5 days after your reservations are made. You do, though, have a wonderful amount of support, like with a lot of our other community events. I know we have McDonald's to thank for being involved in this particular project. And is there anyone else?
The Children's Academy is they've been on board with us all year, so they're an annual sponsor for all of our events that we're able to offer, and we're still working on a couple of more.
So another good opportunity for anyone out there who might be looking to help us with this event, the Mad Hatter Tea Party. We are still looking for sponsors for this event. This is a great way to kind of show our community how involved you are in being a good partner in these types of community events that are strictly held just for the public. If people are interested in sponsorship opportunities, should they contact you?
They can. They can contact any of us. We will all be glad to talk to you.
Well, specifically for this event, if you would like to help sponsor the Mad Hatter Tea Party at the Franklin Rec Center, you can call Janey Mason at 790-5719, extension 2030. So a lot to look forward to with all of these different events. I love how we're able to take some things old and reinvent them. We're able to introduce some things new and make them all wonderful opportunities for people throughout the county to celebrate the holidays or just spend some time together. I think another thing that people often kind of get stuck in their minds is, well, I live here, so I'm going to go to this facility for this event. But these events are actually open to the entire public. So if there's something that strikes your fancy, don't think that because you might not live in the community where this rec center is and this program's being offered, that it's not available for you as well. If you want to sign up for all of them, you can do that because they're all staggered on different days and nights of the week, so people can participate in as many of the events as they want. You're just like, yep.
We'd be happy to have you.
Yeah, we just love people participating in the programs. I know with our father-daughter dances, our Daddy's Little Princess Balls that we just did back in February. They're very popular programs, and the first one filled up very, very quickly, and then the second one filled up, and we still had families calling in, saying we want to participate and we want to come, and our last one was held at the Fairview Rec Center, and I think we ended up with people from other parts of the county there, coming from Spring Hill and Franklin and everywhere else, just to participate in this event. That's kind of how these, Easter holiday events are set up as well, where we spread them out, we make sure that they're not duplicated on the same days or nights or times, so that there's all that more opportunity for people to participate.
And there's a variety that, like, each event offers something different for the family. So
it's a little bit kind of different exposure, different kind of activities that are involved. It's never the same thing twice. It's always something a little bit different. Which is always something fun that we like to keep things going on. Well, we have a couple of other events to talk about as well, our traditional community egg hunts that we've been doing in Williamson County for decades now. They are always highly popular and people seem to love them every time we offer them. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking more about upcoming holiday events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
We get into our vehicles every day. Check the side and rear view mirrors, look back, ready to go. But wait. Behind the vehicle are 62 children, and not a single one could be seen.
Technology already exists that can eliminate the blind zone. Please protect your children and equip your vehicle. Don't back blind. See the children.
When sharing the road, reaction time is important. Motorists should reduce their speed and avoid tailgating, especially in bad weather. When passing, they should leave at least 3 feet between their vehicle and the cyclist. Cyclists have the same rights and responsibilities as motorists. They should travel in the same direction on the right hand of the road and obey all traffic signals. Responsible cyclists care about the image they portray and are courteous to others with whom they share the road. Staying alert, sharing the road, and obeying traffic signals. Observing these rules provides predictability for both motorists and cyclists. Remember, same roads, same rules, same rights.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about some of our upcoming community special events. And when we left off, we briefly mentioned our long-standing traditional special event, our community egg hunts. These are hunts we've been doing for decades in Williamson County, across the county in several different locations. And we have 2 hunts coming up this spring that we are going to be doing. These are for families with children ages 10 and younger. They're free and open to the community. Who kind of wants to give us a little sketch of the community egg hunts?
I will.
Okay.
It's going to be on Saturday, April the 12th, and it's for ages 10 and younger, but we have it divided into age groups. So there's 4 and under in one section, 5 to 7, and then 8 to 10. So it gives every age level a fair chance on finding a fair amount of Easter eggs that we have hidden across the fields, and they're divided out nicely. So it provides everyone a good opportunity.
Yes, I would definitely, having been involved in these egg hunts for several years and watching them for a couple of years, the one thing that I can say about them is no one leaves with an empty basket.
Right.
No.
What I have actually been kind of impressed to see over the past few years are like parents turning things back into us. You know, our Easter egg fields are covered with thousands of eggs that we do at these hunts, and they're a mixture of plastic eggs that have like little toys inside of them and those infamous candy-coated marshmallow eggs. And it's been so funny to me over the past couple years that you'll see parents just kind of walk by, you know, the main tent where we have our department table set up, and they're just kind of like dropping off the candy eggs, like, here you go. Now that I have a child, I totally get that. Like, not any more sugar than she has to have.
Yeah.
Take these extra eggs, because the fun for the kids is all in scooping them up.
Yeah.
The sugar high, nobody's really looking forward to that one. And then there's been a lot of conscientious parents too. I've seen that even the plastic eggs, they have their kids open them up on site to get their prizes, and then they're like, okay, now give these back to the people that work here, so they have these for next year, which is great for us on one side when we're able to reuse those for other purposes, for other events, or for next year's event as well.
Yeah, and we have definitely recycled the plastic eggs on more than one occasion.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, but most of our eggs now, they are the plastic eggs, and they're filled with prizes and candy, so there's not as many of the
Marshmallow.
the old school marshmallow eggs, but there's lots of good prizes and treats in there for everybody.
For a lot of
And
people
then,
to have to enjoy. Yes. And then talking about all of the different hunt fields that we have, every field, like we said, has a lot of eggs, you know, for kids to be able to fill their baskets with. But there are also some special golden eggs that are hidden on every hunt field as well. Tell us about the golden eggs and the prizes that the department provides for our special participants that find those.
Right. Some of the prizes are Toys R Us gift cards, and then there are just some Easter plush animals, bunnies. We'll have a variety of prizes for the winners of the golden eggs.
There's about
It's 6 prizes in each age category.
Right, so 6 golden eggs on each hunt field. So not only a lot of eggs to pick up, but a lot of those prize eggs for kids to find
Yes.
as well. And then for kids who do find golden eggs throughout the hunt, they basically just bring those up to our department table afterwards. And then, like you were saying, Janey, we have an assortment of gifts that kids can choose from to take home with them that day for finding our special prize eggs. And then at our Franklin hunt too, we also have a special section for accessible hunting for participants who might have a physical or cognitive disability. We provide another hunt zone that's kind of set up more towards people who, you know, might be in a wheelchair, who maybe can't bend over to pick things up off the ground and things like that. But it's just another way that we try to make all of our events accessible for everyone to participate in.
Right. Everybody likes an egg hunt, and we want everybody to have the opportunity to enjoy it.
And it's always a lot of fun for everybody involved. Well, like we said, these hunts are coming up on Saturday, April the 12th. We have 2 hunts that we're going to be doing that day. Both of them will begin at 10 a.m. We have a hunt at the Franklin Recreation Complex on the soccer fields behind the facility, and then also at the Fairview Recreation Complex on the football field at that location. Now, one of the things that we talk about every year when we talk about our egg hunts, because it happens every year, is the timing. Timing is very key in the egg hunts, not only for us, but for our participants as well. These hunts do start promptly at 10 a.m. on April the 12th. But what parents may not be thinking about yet, or what we hope that they would plan on before coming to the event, is the extra time to park. These hunts are not held near, or not held right at the buildings themselves, you know. So you need to plan for a little extra time to park your car, get everybody out, walk down to the soccer fields, walk down to the football field, and then find your age group. We try to section kids off in the beginning into their age group, and so you'll see individuals from the department holding up signs for kids ages 4 and under, 5 to 6, 7 to 10, and so we try to funnel people in a kind of our general commons area to get with their age group, you know, and that way when we get ready to start the hunts, everybody's kind of already segmented off into the areas that they're, you know, going to go down to hunt in. And then usually about 5 minutes before the egg hunt starts, we start walking our groups down to their hunt fields, and they're usually kind of cordoned off with some caution tape, because all the eggs are laying out, just waiting for the kiddies. And we'll line the kids up along the perimeter of those hunt fields. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Because, I mean, it's human nature. No kid's going to stand there patiently and wait once they're lined up on the edge of the field and they see all these eggs laid out before them. I mean, it's just human nature.
Yes.
And on our side, we don't want anyone to miss out on this event, because literally in less than 5 minutes, those fields, regardless of the thousands of eggs that we put down on them, are cleared. Those kids swarm and scoop. And so us trying to be, you know, good stewards to the community, we want as many people to participate as possible, and we're trying to get as many people from the parking lot down to their hunt field as quickly as possible. And no matter the best intentions, you know, every year there's always a little bit of delay in the start, because we're trying to get as many people from the parking lot to the fields as possible, but then not trying to kill the kids that are just lined up on that field waiting to go get their eggs. So for our parents, please plan an extra few minutes, if possible, in your routine that morning. We do have some excellent facilities that if you did come a few minutes early, there's playgrounds that are available. There's walking trails if you want to bring strollers and do a little nature walk or something like that before the event. Or even go into the facility itself, enjoy some open play in the gymnasium, things like that.
Might get some extra time with the Easter Bunny too.
Or yes, extra time with the Easter Bunny. We hadn't even talked about him coming. We keep that guy busy around this time of year. But we do want as many people there on time as possible, so that everyone has a wonderful and enjoyable experience at these events. And again, we do promise everyone's going to leave with a full basket. There are more eggs out there than we care to count most of the time. It's always kind of funny to me how we get there about 3 hours before the event starts to disperse all of our eggs, and then, like I said, in 5 minutes,
It's over.
It's over.
Yep.
All the eggs are picked up. There are still good times to be had, meet and greets with the bunny and extra photo opportunities with the bunny. And like I said, you always see kids going through all of the stuff in their basket and getting their prizes out of their plastic eggs. And there's usually a ton of kids. Is this a gold egg? Is this a gold egg? And so we're shuffle them around to where they go to get their prizes and, all of that kind of stuff. And then there's usually just a bunch of kids who are still just running around playing in the fields.
It's just a fun morning outside.
It really is. It's just a lot of fun for everybody and a wonderful event that the department has done for so long that we love being able just to offer for our community. Again, it's free of charge and open to the public. Anyone can come to either of these events and enjoy just a really nice morning and a fun, family-friendly special event. One of the things, though, that we also want to talk about when we talk about all of our events is our sponsors. And we have a tremendous amount of support for these community egg hunts. And I don't know if it's because we've been doing them for so long and they're just ingrained in people's minds. But a lot of sponsors are involved in this project, and we want to be sure to recognize them all. Janey, let's start off talking about your sponsors for the Franklin Hunt. Tell us who all's involved in this activity.
We have Daryl Waltrip Automotive. They've always been a big supporter of this event. Synergy Bank, McDonald's, Little Sluggers, the Children's Academy, and the Kiwanis Club in Franklin also sends us a lot of volunteer manpower, and we really appreciate everything that they do for this event as well.
Really, we do. The Kiwanis Club has been partnering with us in producing this event for several years now. We couldn't do this without their help, especially with their help in the parking lots, directing cars and traffic, getting people parked, because this event goes on top of our normal daily operation. So it's not just people coming for the egg hunts that we're trying to coordinate, it's also the people coming to the facility itself for group fitness classes, to work out in the wellness center, to take another existing programming in the facility as well. So the parking lot can be a very busy place, and that definitely with the help of the volunteers for the Kiwanis Club, we're able to organize that a little bit better and keep everybody safe. Then the Kiwanis Club also does an exceptional job helping us disperse all of the eggs that morning and getting our hunt fields prepared for the day. And then, Whitney, you also have some great community sponsors that help you with the hunt out in Fairview. No surprise on these. They are longtime sponsors of this event and multiple events that we offer throughout the year.
Definitely. Sonic and Food Saver are a lifesaver when it comes to special events. They're always willing to help in any way that they can. So we've got lots of good prizes coming from them. So I'm excited.
Always something to look forward to, and again, we do always appreciate the help of our great community sponsors. All right, so just to recap, several different events coming up the first 2 weekends in April. We've got our family night with the Easter Bunny on Friday night, April the 4th at the Fairview Recreation Complex. Then on Saturday, April the 5th, we have our Mad Hatter Tea Party at the Franklin Recreation Complex. On Saturday, April 12th, we have 2 egg hunts at 10 a.m. They will be held at the soccer fields at the Franklin Recreation Complex and on the football field at the Fairview Recreation Complex. And then that evening, we will also have our Bunny Hop Family Night event at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. If you would like information about any of these special events, you can visit our website at wcparksandrec.com. Pick up a free monthly newsletter or promotional flyer in any one of our Williamson County Parks and Recreation facilities located around the county, or just give us a call. Again, you can contact any facility. You can contact Janey at the Franklin Rec Center at 790-5719. You can contact Whitney at the Fairview Recreation Center at 799-9331, or call our staff at the Longview Recreation Center at 302-0971. Ladies, I want to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to come in and visit with us and tell us about all the great events that you have coming up. We wish you the best of luck with all the programs.
Thank you.
And in closing today, I do want to let you all know about our next series of department closures. All Williamson County Parks and Recreation facilities will be closed on Good Friday, April the 18th, and on Easter Sunday, April 20th. Our main recreation facilities will remain open on Saturday, April 19th, unless otherwise noted inside the facility. And then all facilities will return to their regular operating schedules beginning Monday, April the 21st. Again, we want to thank you guys for joining us for another edition of It's About You. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.
So much has gone by already.